Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Just pulled in to Sammy's driveway. Yes, I am going thrifting with Sammy today over in Kansas City. She is Unicorn Dust Designs. If you don't follow her, you definitely should. Of course, I will drop all of her information down below. Let's go shopping. Sammy printed out a map quest for us. Amazing idea, right? She said, what's going to take us on a route? And I was like, what about MapQuest? Do y'all remember this? We printed it out, off we went. First stop was a little store called Joy's Closet, a very small, locally owned thrift store. I only found 2 items, a bunt pan and a beautiful basket for your stairs. Next up, we headed over to Savers. We've been to this one before. Prices can be a little high, but let's see what we can find. A decent amount of copper at Savers, and I was off to a great start with that snowflake at $2.50, but then I found these trivets and I loved them. They were all $6.50 each. I had to pass, as well as passing on the napkin holder at $4.50. But I came around the corner and look at Sammy. Sammy was looking at copper, and look at this piece up here, y'all. $8. $8 for this beauty. I was teasing her. I didn't take it. Sammy got that beautiful copper piece. So if y'all are interested, hop on over to her channel. But next up, we moved into linens. And look at these tapestries. Man, they were just gorgeous and great shape. I almost wanted one for myself, but I ended up leaving them all on the rack. Sammy found somebody she knew, or somebody who wanted to see the baby, so they got to chatting, and I took off on her yet again and ended up over in the basket area. This adorable little basket made for a great nest, in my opinion, so I picked it up, but I didn't score any other great baskets this day. I almost picked up this picnic basket. I loved the shape and slats on the lid, but it was very wobbly. So for $9, it stayed behind. And let's just take a moment for these gorgeous chairs. Y'all, if I had a kitchen table to put them at, I probably would have got them. We moved on next to Turnstiles Thrift. Never been here before, but I ended up, I think, getting my biggest haul from this store. Started off strong with some spools, and I almost picked up that Loon Nutcracker. I've sold one before. It didn't sell very fast though, and I left that one back. I came back over to these, and I'm so glad I did, because I am pretty sure they are wooden cookie molds. I need to do a little bit more research before my haul this weekend, but I think those were the find of the day. A bajillion candlesticks in Kansas City. Never find them here in Topeka. I scored big, and I ended up getting these perpetual candles and gifting them to Lorraine. They're about $35 to $40 on Amazon, so getting them at a quarter of the price was perfect. Look at this beautiful old scale. I'm wondering if maybe it was a postal scale. It is very heavy duty. The copper color was beautiful. It would have been a pain in the tush to ship though, so I left it for somebody else. I loved this little trout basket. Look guys, I know what it is this time, but it had a fake one inside, so I could tell it was just imitation. And also this chest was beautiful. I checked it out, I walked away, and I turned around and somebody else was looking at it, and I got FOMO, so I just walked away and didn't look back. Gorgeous, gorgeous glass swan. Would be a nightmare to ship, so it stayed behind as well. This was a beautiful piece of glass and silver, and drop me a comment if you know what these are. The strings hold them together, but they're not actually all connected. Are they some kind of like egg cup or something? Wasn't sure. I definitely grabbed the little canning jar puller. And off we went to the next store. This is Hillcrest Thrift. I picked up a beautiful vintage luggage rack here recently. It was one of my top selling finds ever, ticket price wise. And then at Hillcrest Thrift this day, I actually ended up running into a viewer. It's the first time I've been recognized inside of a thrift store, so that was very fun. Little awkward. I'm a little awkward, but it was really fun. So shout out to Hillcrest Thrift for being recognized for the first time. Prices here, there's a couple things that were a little higher. They kind of know what they have, so a couple things were higher priced than I wanted, but I did end up finding a couple of really cute things. I ended up picking up this little box right here and painted it up on a live with the new JRV stencils I put on my website, and it sold for $16.95. I do believe I paid $2 for it. Off to make a sixth stop. It was turnstiles here. It wasn't on our route, but we went ahead and went inside. I left Sammy in the dust yet again. Poor Sammy. I swear I left some of the good stuff for her, although she might tell you otherwise because she's very competitive. Look at the adorable vintage nutcracker dish. I ended up putting this back on the shelf, but I went back for it. There wasn't a lot of stuff at this store. It was kind of a bust. We might have to stop by one more time because it was a good size. I did end up finding a couple pairs of beautiful wooden candlesticks here though, so it was a score for me, and I think Sammy left this store actually empty-handed. Here's one of the candlesticks right here. I cannot wait to paint these up. This super rustic dresser still had some vintage goodies left behind. Boy, that was something else. Where we went to was very, very small, and I ended up getting one set of 3 candlesticks, and that wrapped up me and Sammy's trip. Now here is a sneak peek of everything Sammy and I, that I got when I was shopping with Sammy, and it is going to be on my mega haul this weekend. That's right, Saturday, February 4th, 2023 at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time over on my main channel, Upcycled by Bri, and I will be sure to drop that down in the description box below. Now, items go live on my website 5 minutes before I go live, so they will be ready to go at 9:55 a.m. Because I love to shop so much, I hit a couple more stores this week, and I'm glad I did. I walked into Major Thrift, y'all, saw the bins, and look, that was the very first thing I found, a beautiful green scale and this beautiful board, both at a great price. Let's see what else we can find. I don't usually pick up transferware type pieces, and I honestly don't know anything about them, but this one caught my eye and I had to snag it. I've been scoring on the swans, y'all. This one was hiding back behind a bigger picture frame. It's got a weird spongy paint job on it, but that will be easy enough to fix. The copperfish caught my eye, but honestly, out of all the animals, the fish and the copper mold sells the least well for me, so I left it behind at $4. I thought this was really cute until I saw it had a flan recipe on it. I went ahead and left it behind, but that yellow was beautiful. Grabbed this plastic urn. I don't know. I don't usually pick up plastic things. I set it back on the shelf, but I ended up grabbing it. It was only $1, so we'll see what we can do with it. And then, y'all, the boxes at this Major Thrift are amazing. Last time I was here, I found those beautiful raw wood spindle legs. This time, a box of 4 tiny bell cloche with a little round glass knob I checked them to make sure they weren't broken, and the whole box was only $4. I don't hunt for a lot of collectibles, but I do watch some other thrifters who pick up collectible items, so I recognized the name Enesco on that adorable little junk jar, and it went right into my cart. I loved that flower bucket with the huge round handles, but it was way too high on price. I did, however, pick up these pair of little matching silver bowls. I thought they would make some cute nests. Loved this wooden bowl. Again, the sticker price of $8 was just too high for me. This stunning vintage mirror made it all the way to checkout. In fact, I even rang it up, and then when she handed it back to me, I noticed there was a chip out of the glass in the corner. A big one that wasn't really hideable, so I went ahead and sadly left it behind. Look at this file cabinet. A ticket of $80, a price tag of $80, not too bad for a solid wood file cabinet. Beautiful condition. Sadly, I don't have the room for it. I left it behind, but man, it was tough. Cute little industrial style fan, $10 was a bit much. And then I went back up front and checked through the bins one more time. I ended up finding a couple more cute little tiny kitchen items that came home with me. And I did go to a couple of other stores this week. Ran in real quick. I needed boxes at one and ran out to the Goodwill on date night right before close, which was kind of a bust. But look at these beautiful items I got here at Major Thrift. I will have a 10-store haul coming up this weekend, y'all. You're not going to want to miss it. Here's a quick sneak peek of the items I have got from the other stores: Major Thrift, Giving Tree, and Goodwill. So now I've been to a total of 9 stores. I need to hit up one more before Saturday. So there should be a few more items in this haul that y'all haven't got a sneak peek at. Again, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time over on my channel, Upcycled by Bri. If you enjoy these thrifting videos, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, hit the notification bell to all so you don't miss any new videos, and send it out to a friend. Till next time, see y'all later. Bye, friends.